and welcome back to my channel. I'm Moriarty and this is Moriarty's Universe, and today we are talking a June book haul. So I went to Half Price Books with my mother and sister last weekend, and I wound up getting 8 books. I hadn't bought anything in June, read anything in June either, so I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to get some June reading content and show you what I got. So in total, we have 8 books, which is a pretty large haul for me from Half Price Books, because those books are not cheap. But yeah, let's go through them because I'm excited. So the first book we have on our list is also the book I am currently reading, and it's called The Mary Shelley Club by Goldie Moldavsky. There we go. And the back cover pulled me in, but the front is what drew me to the book. And the review blurb says, a little bit scream, a little bit Gossip Girl, a pulpy, page-turning, suspenseful read that keeps you up all night. So I was like, tell me more. And then the back says, Club Rules. The Mary Shelley Club is a secret. Everyone gets one fear test that all members must help execute. You must perform the task assigned to you, no exceptions. You must pick your target before the test starts. That's your 8 ball. You may scare everyone else in the room, but if you don't sink your 8 ball, you failed the test. The game isn't over until everyone's had their turn. A member of the club may never be a target, and a fear test ends when your target screams. So, yeah, I'm super excited about this. I've started reading it, I don't even think I've hit chapter 2 yet. A bit of a prologue. Oh yeah, so I'm on chapter 2, page 22 so far. I like it so far. The prologue had a lot of suspense that got you like pumped, and then I guess it like jumped forward into like the main storyline, so I hope they come back to that because I want to know what happened. But yeah, and this is a pretty thick boy, but I am excited to start reading it. It is 468 pages. The next book on our list is 14 Ways to Die by Vincent Ralph. 1 killer, 13 victims, 1 million views. You have to murder at least 3 people to be a serial killer. The Magpie Man is looking for his 14th victim. When Jess was 7, her mother was murdered by the Magpie Man. She was the first of his victims, but not the last. 10 years later, the killer is still at large, and Jess applies to appear on an internet reality show in which she'll be filmed once a week for a whole day. All her social media, every text, and all personal interaction will be seen by viewers. She knows this is her chance to remind the public of what she has lost and to finally find the vital clue that will lead to her mother's killer. When the show starts airing, Jess becomes public property, and her life is an open book just waiting to be read. Then the anonymous text messages start, and Jess begins to realize that the Magpie Man is watching her every move. Told in short, intense chapters, Jess's story is about risking everything to uncover a killer before he can strike again, even if she might be his next victim. So I'm excited about that. And this one is 378 pages, so he's a little thick too. And happy Juneteenth to us, by the way, is Ace of Spades. And I know I'm going to jack up the name, but I'm going to try it. So this is by Faraday Abike Eyimidi. And the cover says, how do you stop an unknown enemy? And then in the inside, it says, when 2 Niveus private academy students, Devin Richards and Chiamaka Adebayo, are selected to be part of the elite school senior prefects, it looks like their year is off to an amazing start. After all, not only does it look great on college applications, but it officially puts them in the running for valedictorian too. Shortly after the announcement is made, though, someone who goes by Aces begins sending anonymous text messages to reveal secrets about the 2 of them that turn their lives upside down and threaten every aspect of their carefully planned futures. As Aces shows no sign of stopping, what seemed like a sick prank quickly turns into a dangerous game with all the cards stacked against them. Can Devin and Chiamaka stop Aces before things become incredibly deadly? With heart-pounding suspense and relevant social commentary comes a high-octane thriller. And this is her debut, so I'm super stoked for this. Plus, look at that cover. Yes, I'm so excited. The next book on our list is Pride and Premeditation, a Jane Austen murder mystery by Tirza Price. Not gonna lie, I've never read any Jane Austen. I have never been interested in Pride and Prejudice, but like it's a murder mystery. And I'm sure it's got to be close enough to the classic to the point to where you can use a title like that. So I'm killing two birds with one stone. Sue me. So the inside says, Pride and Prejudice gets a murder mystery makeover in this new series, love a series, based on Jane Austen's most beloved books. When a scandalous murder shocks London high society, 16-year-old law enthusiast Lizzie Bennet sees the perfect opportunity to prove herself as a formidable litigator, despite the fact that women are only allowed in court as witnesses. Unfortunately for Lizzie, the man accused of the crime already has a fledgling lawyer, Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy, the stern young heir training to take over the prestigious firm Pemberley and Associates. Convinced the authorities have blamed the wrong person, Lizzie vows to steal Darcy's client and solve the mystery so she can earn a position of her own. But as the case and her feelings for Darcy become more complicated, Lizzie discovers that her dream job could make her happy, but it might also get her killed. Sounds good to me. This is also a debut. It is For the Wolf by Hannah Witten. And this is also part of a series, the Wilder Wood, Book 1. And the cover says, his eyes are away from her to the waiting wilder wood beyond, their ring of cleared ground. I warned you before, Red, none of these stories have happy endings. As the only second daughter born in centuries, Red has one purpose, to be sacrificed to the wolf in the wilder wood in the hope he'll return the world's captured gods. Red is almost relieved to go. Plagued by a dangerous power she can't control, she knows that at least there she can't hurt those she loves. Again. But the legends lie. The wolf is a man, not a monster. Her magic is a calling, not a curse. And if she doesn't learn how to use it, the monsters the gods have become will swallow Wilderwood and her world whole. Sounds pretty good to me. I just got those like old-timey journal pages. It's like tell you how there it is. Like see how it's uneven. Out by Natsuo Kirino. And this is a winner of Japan's Grand Prix for crime fiction. Like, is that a thing here? I didn't write as a kid. Like, I wrote my journals, but I didn't write stories or anything like that. And I never thought about, like, trying to get published. But I would love to take part in a competition for mystery writing. You know what I mean? Like, that sounds amazing. I don't know if that's here or not. Japan gets everything cool. So, this mesmerizing novel tells the story of a brutal murder in the staid Tokyo suburbs. As a young mother who works the night shift making boxed lunches strangled her abusive husband and then seeks the help of her co-workers to dispose of the body and cover up her crime. The coolly intelligent Masako emerges as the plot's ringleader, but quickly discovers that this killing is merely the beginning as it leads into a terrifying foray into the violent underbelly of Japanese society. At once a masterpiece of literary suspense and pitch-black comedy of gender welfare, Out is also a moving evocation of the pressures and prejudices that drive women to extreme deeds and the friendships that bolster them in the aftermath. So, kind of sounding like Devotion of Suspect X, but told from the female side of you? I don't know. I'm excited. Next book on our list is The Bones Remember by Sarah E. Johnson and Alexa Glock forensics mystery. I mean, honestly, that's all I really needed. I love a good forensics mystery. This is what the cover looks like. And this is what the back says. Lips may lie, but teeth never do. At first, Alexa Glock's initial case as a traveling forensic investigator seemed straightforward. Her expertise in teeth helped her identify the skeletal remains of a hunter found on the remote Stewart Island in New Zealand. But when she realizes the bullet lodged in his skull was not self-inflicted, and then a second shark-ravaged body washes up on Ringa Ringa Beach, it's clear that something dangerous is lurking in the beautiful waters surrounding the island. The disturbing sight seems to confirm what locals have hashed out in the pub. Shark cage diving, lucrative for owners and popular with tourists, has changed the great white shark's behavior, turning them into man-eaters. Tensions between cagers and locals mount as Alexa dives into the harrowing case. While measuring bite patterns, she makes a shocking discovery that just might lead her to who or what is behind both deaths. Sounds good to me. Okay, so it's future Gabby. I'm popping in because I literally finished filming this video and then went out and bought a new book. This struggle is real, y'all. Okay, so this book is called 5 Total Strangers, and it's by Natalie D. Richards. And I saw the front cover, which says she never should have accepted that ride, and I was intrigued. And then I flipped the cover over, and I read the back, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this. So it says, she thought being stranded was the worst that could happen. She was wrong. Mira needs to get home for the holidays, badly, but when an incoming blizzard results in a canceled connection, it looks like Mira might get stuck at the Philadelphia airport indefinitely. And then Harper, Mira's glamorous seatmate from her initial flight, comes to the rescue. Harper and her 3 friends are renting a car, and they can drop Mira off on the way home. But as their trip begins, Mira discovers her fellow travelers aren't friends like she thought. They're total strangers. And every one of them seems to be hiding something dangerous. Soon, Mira is in a panic. The roads have gone from slippery to terrifying, people's belongings are mysteriously disappearing, and someone in the car is clearly lying. Mira begins to suspect that one of them is sabotaging the trip. If she wants to make it home alive, she'll need to uncover the truth about these strangers before the nightmare drive turns fatal. Like, instantly into my hand. Instantly into my hand. I'm so excited about this one, because this is crazy. Like, oh, it looks like it's gonna be so good. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming. And our last book is called Shadow Play by Joseph O'Connor, and also a thick boy, but this is what pulled me in. Set during the golden age of West End theater in a London shaken by the crimes of Jack the Ripper, Shadow Play is a gripping novel of love, celebrity, and ambition. Henry Irving, pause for effect, is Victorian London's most celebrated actor and theater impresario. He has introduced groundbreaking ideas to the theater, bringing to the stage performances that are spectacular, shocking, and always entertaining. When Irving decides to open his own London theater with the goal of making it the greatest playhouse on earth, he hires a young Dublin clerk harboring literary ambitions by the name of Bram Stoker. Let it sink in. To manage it, as Irving's theater grows in reputation and financial solvency, he lures to his company of murmurers the century's most beloved actress, Ellen Terry, who nightly casts a spell not only on her audiences, but on Stoker and Irving both. Bram Stoker's extraordinary experiences at the Lyceum Theatre, his early morning walks on the streets of a London terrorized by a serial killer, his long tempestuous relationship with Irving, and the closeness he finds with Ellen Terry inspire a novel that will become the most iconic and best-selling supernatural tale ever published. I don't know about all that, but I love when you take historical figures and you put them into a fictional setting. What's that, historical fiction? I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's giving me The Alchemist's granddaughter vibes, and I'm here for it. So, yeah, this is the last book I picked up. This is book 8. Those are all the books that I picked up from Half Price Books. This is my June book haul. June is almost over, and July is birthday month, so I'm so excited, you guys. I'm gonna be 30. What the fuck? And yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stuff planned. So make sure that you guys like and subscribe so I know I'm doing a good job, and I'll keep making content. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.